Hi, this is Nick at Atlantic Laser Scanning. Today we're going to tackle a common issue where you go out and perform your scan projects. Maybe you do two in the same day, but forget to go back and create a new project for the new location. So you end up with, as you can see, you've got one group here of scans. It's all obviously not going to come together when you register because it's two locations. So we're going to just go through here and quickly find out where our break is between the two projects. We've got scan number 10. We've got a street scene here, residential, and jump to scan 12. And it looks like a commercial parking lot. So being that it looks as though we're going to be able to split these two projects at this point, very easily we'll just go in and create a cluster. We will cluster, give it a name. So obviously 7, 8, 9, and 10 are the first project. And we'll create another cluster. Call that 2. And we'll take these two and drag them into scans 2. As you can see, there's the stitching point here where the scanner spun, and you saw where the car looked like there was an issue with the way that the scan was stitched together. That just takes a couple of minutes for the scanner to write itself. The software is going to write itself, and so don't freak out when you see something like that. Give it a few minutes, and then that'll compensate. You can see the difference here and where maybe the clouds were going over. It's brighter during the second part of the scan than the first. But again, this did come together and we've got a good stitching. Anyway, now we go through and we can, because there's no sphere targets, we just jump into registration. And in registration, we're going to just choose each of these clusters. We're going to automatic registration. The first one, we'll go with the default top-down and cloud-to-cloud setting. Leave everything as it is and register and verify. And as we can see, our first project has come together. Looks good. And then we move into the second. We just do an automatic registration on the second cluster itself. Again, leaving top-down and cloud-to-cloud. And register and verify. As we can see, it looks as though, based on the positions of these two scans in the parking lot, that everything came together good here as well. So now, by jumping into our Explore tab, we don't want to try to take a look at the two projects together because they are not going to be put together. So for instance, here's our first scan. We'll just take a look at it in 3D view. And it looks just fine. Looks like we've got two scans on each side of the road. And the second scan project in a different location, we're going to take a look at that. And again, it looks like it came together just perfectly. That would be how you split two projects apart after the fact, after you're back in the office and you're done scanning. Just split them into two different clusters, separate them, and you should be fine.